Greetings, grasshoppers. Oh, I am so happy today. I've got a Pointer Sisters song in my head. If you don't know what I mean by that, go look it up. If you don't know me, welcome to the Bot Signal. My name is RJ Ritten, and entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their marketing message because most have a really hard time getting traction online. They feel like they're shouting into a black hole, and many are carbon copies of everybody else. So I create epic chatbot experiences that get people to click that button, connect with you, so you can convert like crazy. Bottom line, I am on a mission to motivate 1 million people to change their marketing. Today, we're going to start with you. So, my friends, today is an auspicious day. Good morning, Teresa. Today is an auspicious day because the Chatbot Dojo is finally open. I am going to throw my little link down there. There we go. Holy moly. I am so excited about this. It's the grand opening. We, let me not say I, because my team has been so hard at work at this thing. We have been very hard at work for a long time. And in order to create a great experience for the people who want to be in my online community, it's an experience that I got to design from the ground up because, of course, I wasn't beholden to all of the different rules that many of the online communities, if you put them on a major social network, I wasn't beholden to those rules. I got to design from start to finish what that experience looks like, what it feels like, what you're able to choose, what's happening on a daily, weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and I'm so proud to introduce that. This is kind of it's a little breakthrough for me in just chatbot technology and thinking about what I can do there. Of course, much of that's due to TrueChat, boop, right above my head there. Ooh. They make a platform that I can spread out on, that I can have an imagination with, that I can really design to my heart's content. Why is that so important to me? We've talked a lot about problems with different social networks and the rules that they have on their platforms and having to follow those rules. We've been talking about that for a while, but let's turn the corner on that and let's say that being able to design an experience for people, being able to curate everything that they see, everything that they hear, the videos that go in, the content that goes in, the content you've been creating forever potentially, and only getting a free view eyeballs on because that's the way that all of these social networks are set up. It's phenomenal. And why that design part is so important is this, that I want people to have a Disneyland experience when they go through my bots. I want them to feel relaxed at home. I want them to laugh because I'm just a little snarky, and so is Spinning Dragon, my avatar, who is your bot tour guide. Why is the design so important? Why is giving them an awesome experience so important? Because we're now relying on a little bit of technology, but we're also relying on mostly, did you have a good time? Did you get something valuable? So that when we summon them back to the dojo again, when there's something new for them to see or do, they'll be like, oh, I wonder what Spinning Dragon has to say. That's why design is so important. Right now, what most people do on these social networks, these online communities on social networks, what they do is they're relying on the technology to bring people in. They're relying a little bit on word of mouth, but they're relying a lot on, once that initial bounce is over, when people come in, then they they start to rely on, providing a great experience. It's a lot of effort, but it's a very little result. And mostly what brings people in after the initial word of mouth is over is something tripping over the algorithm, and somebody sees something and says randomly to themselves, well, maybe I'll come in there. This community doesn't rely on that at all. It relies on the value it's providing. Hey, if you want to get some value, I mean, here it is. People ask me all the time, how do I drive people to my chatbot? It's pretty easy. Hide a big Easter egg and then say, hey, this Easter egg is totally over here. Click this link. That is what I have done. That's what I've done continually. And my clients that do that continually end up really getting the best return on investment out of their chatbot. So let me catch up on the comments here. Let's see. Watching from the community site and don't see any comments. This is crazy. Well, I'm going to throw the link in there now again, just so people who are watching the replay can join us in the community. I don't know if there's an issue, Teresa, with that particular link showing up in the particular place that you're watching, but I know it shows up on the BBB page and the YouTube and the Twitch. So it is all there, but wanted to really just express to you that the opening of the dojo is a huge deal. The opening of the dojo means that there is so much more to have. There's so much more to capture. There's so much more to experience with these bots that we've never even thought of before, that we've never been exploring before. All kinds of communities can be had on these bots. Private communities, where it's maybe just the people who have paid for your high-end product and you want to make sure they get a white glove experience. That's an option. Here's another option. Your free community. Inviting people in here continuously, letting them experience the red carpet of all of the love that you have for them. And then here's the third option, all the communities. People will get access to certain things depending on if they've purchased that thing. So you could have your free community and your paid community in the same place if you wanted to. Really, the big deal about access is it's based on, your email address. So for instance, if someone signed into my community and they've paid for several of my classes, they'd see it in their menu. If they haven't, then they'll still see it in their menu, but when they click on it, a little thing will say, hey, so glad you're interested in this class. Here's a little bit about it. Do you want to purchase this class? Do you want to talk to RJ about it? So the bot it's a community hangout place, One of the special deals about this too, because I was initially very worried okay, what are we going to provide for people? I'm really good at providing stuff for people to engage in, but how do you get that community feel when people aren't seeing each other's posts? How do you get that community feel? How do you make that work? Here's how you make it work. You have intentional community. On my bot, there's a weekly fireside chat meeting every Friday, starting this Friday, 3 p.m. Central. I don't know if my pipe is coming yet. I think that it will. But there will be a pipe at some point in the fireside, and I'm going to have a giant fire behind me because that would please me. And we're going to talk about, it'll be a Zoom meeting, and it'll be open to the community, and you can come in and talk to us about your wins of the week, that kind of cool community stuff. Sit back and relax, and I know it's the last couple of hours of your week, so let's chat. That's intentional community to me. It's intentional community. We also have, if people can't join then, we'll also have member spotlights and different things to get the community on into. I am okay with this. I am so much better with intentional community than hope you'll trip over something community. Because if you've noticed, and I know that I have, even sometimes when I'm looking for something, a group activity on a major social network, I can't find it. Somehow it's blocked from me. That's fine. It's wonderful. All of the social communities, all of the online platforms, social network platforms, they can do whatever they want. It's in their terms of service. That's fine. But this is something I control. This is something that cannot be taken away from me. This is a place where community and I can gather and nobody else is looking at, anything. Nobody else is listening for anything. It's a community where people can never ever be spammed because there's no wall to spam people on. There's no self-promotion. There's a place where, there's partner spotlight. I'll get on and promote you. But this is something that I think is, for me, the next generation of all of the things we can put on the canvas, all the types of bots we can create. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy to introduce to you the dojo. And I want to also say I do have, of course, a webinar today, 1 p.m. Central. It isn't going to be a regular webinar because I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? And we're having it we're giving information about this community and about what you can do with community on your own website that you can control and have people come back to because they're addicted. They love it. They love to hear from you. It's a new day, my friends. And if you want to sign up for that webinar and join us, let me give you the link there as well, because I think it's important. Let's see here. We'll do this. Boom. Very good, darlings. So that is all for today. I'm getting ready for the webinar, getting pumped, getting ready, and I'm just going to be so glad to open these doors. The dojo doors are open. It's time to come in and mingle. It's time to come in and get some content, get some stuff I know you'll enjoy. And if you don't like it, you can leave and I'll never bother you again. So that's what I know about all of this. I've got to go prepare for a webinar. And that's what I know for today, my friends. Join us. Join us in the community. Join us in the webinar. Just join us. It'll be a great time. And you'll get a lot out of it because I have stocked that thing with value. And with that, I will see you all in a bot.